What's up, gamers? Welcome back to Impossible Game Challenges Daily. So today, let me start over. Last week we were able to get MUDKIP through the Rival 2 fight, which is huge. I didn't know that we were going to be able to do that. So this time we are going to get as much more further as we can. That's the plan. It started late today because I was ranting and raving about why Minecraft Beta 1.7.3 is the best version of all time, including such amazing features as not being able to sprint, and non-stacking food, and really limited blocks, and that horrible frame rate issue where it tried to run at like 500 frames per second until I got a mod to stop it from doing that. So it's all good stuff. I haven't checked the volume balancing. It's probably fine. So we're just gonna see how far we can make it today. Do I want takedown? Takedown's an interesting one. It does more damage than tackle, but it also does damage to us. I'm gonna get rid of growl because I'm never gonna use growl in my life, but we'll probably not use takedown. It also misses, which I don't like. And tackle does plenty anyway, because we're twice Nosleaf's level, so, you know, who cares? I spent some time yesterday after this, well, definitely after this because it was yesterday, but I dug out some more space in the Kaizo Caverns. I dug out a floor below the Victory Miner room for item storage. I think it looks pretty good. It's not filled in with chests and stuff because we're going to loot enough chests that I don't need to make any, but should be helpful going forward. And it took like 2 hours, so that would have been nearly the whole stream, and all I did was dig a big box, so I think that was good to do as a chore. Oakley Dokley. So let's see. I'm going to grab Rock Smash. We will need to teach it. I'm not going to teach it right away, because we won't need it for Watson, which is what we have been doing, or at least Trico did. So I don't need to teach it right away. I can keep other moves on MUDKIP. So that's good. Because Rock Smash is really bad. I do think it's worth battling as many guys as I can find. Even though I'm not that worried about Watson, he's not going to be... I mean, he is the electric type, so he's not going to be that easy. Like, in my head, he's going to be super easy, but I don't think he actually is going to be. We'll switch to Tackle for Whalmer. I was using Mud Slap on Tentacle because it's super effective, but Mud Slap is very weak. Which is kind of a recurring theme with the moves I'm using. It almost might be worth getting rid of Mud Slap for Rock Smash, except that I don't think these do anything. Mud Slap has that accuracy drop, and so we can cheese certain fights with the accuracy drop, even if we can't, like, even if it's not doing that much damage. Rock Smash has a chance to lower defense, but it's not always, so it's not as good, I don't think. Do you battle me? No, you don't. Okay, cool. And then let's see. I'm gonna get this. This is an X item I can't use. Then in here, this style give me Rock Smash. Again, not gonna teach this yet, but gonna teach it once it's mandatory. We'll get the bike. Lots of stuff to do here. Hand it over. I think the next thing I want to do is I'll beat Wally in front of the gym because he's easy. And then I'll head down Cycling Road and beat all those guys. Because then that takes us back to Slateport so we can get another calcium for MUDKIP. I'm going to go ahead and register the bike. Awesome. Move it or lose it. Yeah, now so we'll do this because he's super easy. And then I want to heal because I want to use Mud Slap on the Voltorbs and Magnemites, and so I need those back. There we go. Yeah, so it's tricky because with Trico, I knew I was gonna need the experience points, and I still had to grind. Torchic, I thought I was good to start skipping, and then I had to grind. So I bet with Mudkip I don't skip, and then I don't, like, everything's just super easy. I bet that's the vibe, and I could have made it way faster. But I don't have a speedrun timer up this time, so that's completely fine. Honestly, having the speedrun timer up is kind of stressful. I don't know that I like it. I'm probably not going to be doing too many more time-based kind of things. I swear as a kid, I don't think I ever found this trainer. They're just kind of like way over here. Abra's actually a good one to fight, though. It's going to boost the way the EV IV nonsense works. I think Abra boosts special attack, and that's the one I'm getting the calciums for anyway, so, you know, we'll take it. And you do have the Everstone on still, that's good. Do you battle me? No, you don't? Okay, but you do. So we'll do the road downly ways to Slateport. Yeah, see, so Mud Slap's going to be double super effective on Magnemite, so pretty good damage there. That's why I wanted him back. Magnemite could be tricky because it could paralyze us. It could, you do battle me. It could confuse us. Being confused and paralyzed kind of sucks ass. And electric moves in general should do good damage. Why do I have... Oh, from Hidden Power, right? See, so first I'm going to head down to Slateport by Calcium via Cycling Road, battle all these guys. Then we'll kind of sweep around Mauville, so I'll do like the right and then the up and then the left. And then head back, do the gym, bing bang boom. You battle me. You don't, but you do. Come here. There we go. That guy in the bottom left not only doesn't battle me, but if I talk to him, he talks for forever. So I really prefer not to talk to him. Get slapped, idiot. So I'm not sure how much of this... Also, because Mudkip actually can learn surf and dive and all that stuff, we can take Mudkip quite a ways. So I think the extra levels are going to be a good investment anyway. Just keep slapping as usual. The Voltorbs that these guys use are ridiculously underleveled. They're like level 7. So I'm just going to water gun those and save the Mud Slaps. Yeah, here we go. So take that. Still want to not use Tackle or Takedown because Voltorb, I think, can have static. So if I touch it, I could get paralyzed and that'd be really irritating. Okay, another Voltorb, that's going to be Water Gun. Take that. That was actually enough to level up off of him. I'm surprised. Given that it was level 7. Let me slap this. Watson uses Magnemite, Voltorb, and Magneton. So the two of them are double weak to Mud Slap, which I think really works in our favor. There's also the accuracy drop, but his Magneton does have Shockwave, which can't miss. So he'll probably just start using that. If he doesn't just come out swinging with that, because I wouldn't be surprised if Shockwave from Magneton is just a one-hit on Mudkip. So he might just come out swinging with that. And we need to play for a critical hit or something, but he also loves to use like Supersonic and Thunder Wave. So we might be able to get away with him using, say, Supersonic, missing because it's only like 50% accurate. And then, okay, we don't have quite enough monies. Can I sell some crap? How would you like your very own X speed? Okay, it's not quite enough. That's alright, we'll come back here later. Oh, I should have gotten the Stardust on Dewford. Or maybe I did. I don't remember. I'm kind of surprised by how much... I'm shocked Mudkip got through the Rival 2 at 28. Which is really good, obviously, because we didn't have to grind to level 30 or 33 or whatever the hell. But also it puts Mudkip 2 levels lower than everyone else for the rest of the game. So that's another thing to consider, is getting through a fight lower leveled is great, but it only helps so much, because you still have all the rest of the fights to do. So if I can get through the Rival 2 levels lower, but they need to be 2 levels higher for Watson, then it didn't really help that much. So we can do these guys off to the left, including this one, who walks up the ledge. I should put that clip in one of the videos. These are going to turn into main channel videos. I haven't done any of the editing or anything. I need to get on that, but we'll just start tackling Shroomish. This is kind of a bad plan. Shroomish has Effect Spore, so I could get affected. I'm going to go for Takedown because it should kill. Ah, I missed. I didn't want to deal with the Leech Seed. I think Takedown still kills from here. We're going to send it. We missed again. Awesome. This is why I'm not big on Takedown. We could lose this. Oh, we're good. Okay. Probably I should go heal. Maybe save as well, because I think we lose half our money. Oh, no, we're not. We haven't won yet. That's not great. We might lose this. We did lose this. Okay, I should have saved. How much money do I lose for that? Because I had 8,000 some. I really want the... Okay, what's the, is that it? Oh no, that's put us back here. Okay, so that was, we'll do that in 15 minutes again. That's fine. Hey, we had to fight an Autoshear before. You know what though, this time I know I do those guys on the right first, so I'll have enough money for the calcium. So, you know, strats. This time the Oddish took longer to knock out though. That means I gotta say the same shit again though, for this part, which we already did. I should use a repel. You, battle me. It took him a while to turn around. So we know this time to just go straight for takedown on the Shroomish when we fight that one. Also, this guy's kicking my ass this time. I don't think the Abra is going to do much, though. We will learn Takedown, because I need that to beat that one Shroomish. Hopefully it's still a one-hit. Keep tackling. We've missed tackle twice now. Tackle's only, it's 95 out of 100 accurate, so pretty bad luck. We were at like 800 some, so I need like $600-700 more dollars. We'll have to see how much those guys give me. Because I could do off to the right, and I could do the house up above as well. There's a plethora of options. The house up above is a little concerning because you have to do them all back to back, and one of them does have a Shroomish, which just friggin' bodied us, so. But I'll save before doing them. I should have saved before, what's her name there, but I didn't realize that was going to be a difficult fight. But I still think go ahead and doing Wally is a good play. And we'll do this random fisherman guy. Bury me up, fam. It's a little bit of a balance because, so if I remember the way it works right, the vitamins like calcium and stuff will raise a base stat by 10. It can be raised to 255, but you only get like 500 so point, like 512 points to spend altogether. And every time I battle a Pokemon, it raises one of them by like 1 usually. So if I battle enough random other Pokemon, I won't have enough points left to be able to use calciums anymore. So I don't want to just do every battle and then go buy the calcium because we might not be able to use it at that point. It's a little tricky, and it's not helped by the fact I don't really know what I'm doing. You don't really need to do any of that stuff. At least just to, you know, play the game. But you do need to, if you're going to do like competitive battling, or just if you want to do like a really difficult challenge and using like a really crappy Pokemon, you might want to get that extra edge. Oh, I do not have the bike yet. Forgot. So give me the X speed. We can sell this. Give me Rock Smash. Again, I'm not going to teach it yet, because apparently we need Takedown, so. We'll go beat Wally, we'll go heal, and then I'll do the guys on the right. And if I make like, I think, we are at like 800, so I need like $1,000. So, I should have gotten the bike, but whatever. We'll see how much we get from them. Or I could go off to the right. Yeah, so we'll go off to the right. I think there's 3 guys over there. And if that's not enough, I guess up. We should level up off of Wally's Ralts, so that's fun. Thanks, Wally. So we need to heal, and then we need to do some more battles to get some more money. I could also, since going off to the right was difficult, we could just go off to the left to clear that whole route. That's an option. But that's further away. So, I don't know about that. Hand it over. Okay, we got the bike aqua-aired. Oh, nope. I did not mean to talk to him again. I wanted to register it. I'm gonna save this time, since I forgot to. Well, not so much forgot to as thought I didn't need to. There we go. Let's go see my favorite little walking up the ledge thing. Love to see it. That's why we lost, is she's too powerful and was able to walk up the ledge. How could we stop her? Right, so I know this time just start throwing takedowns. Nice. Leech Seed's pretty bad. Throw another one. There we go, that's a hit. And it does in one shot, so that's good. I don't know how much we'll do to Rosalia because we missed our shot last time. Let's try throwing a takedown. Okay, did plenty, we're good. Just as long as it doesn't, like, so it's a good move as long as it doesn't miss, but I don't like the recoil and I really don't like it missing. Oh, hang on, I have this now. There we go. I also did not notice how much money she gave me. I wasn't paying attention at all. Let's clear out the rest of these guys on the right side there. So this dude. I think since there's only 3 of them, I don't think that'll be enough. So we'll do the house as well. Magnemite, we know what that means. It's slapping time. Slapping as usual. Second Magnemite. Do I have enough mud slaps to make it through Cycling Road? Probably not Cycling Road, but I could do the wind straights. And Whisper will just do Water Gun. Nice. $480. Okay, if they're all giving out $480, we might actually have enough to buy the calcium just after these guys. We'll see how much this fisherman gives me. Alright, so just take down this thing. Yeah, take that. And then rough skin, yeah. $680. Okay, actually that was plenty. So awesome. I think we have enough mud slaps to make it down Cycling Road also, so let's just go do that. Because I only used 2 there, and I don't believe I used all of them the first time, so we should be good to make it. If not, we can always just use Water Gun. Okay, excellent. Now it's definitely not like we just did these 15 minutes ago, but I'm stupid. This is the first time we've tried these fights, so who knows how it's going to go. Let me adjust. There we go, problem solved. Magnemite, slapping as usual. And then they're mostly Magnemite. I don't quite get why the cyclists use Magnemites and Voltorbs. It could be that it has nothing to do with being a cyclist, but The fact that cycling road goes over the new Mauville power plant thing is just like, by proximity they just use electric types, I guess. It could be that since Watson is in the city where you get the bike, just bikes and electricity are just associated for that reason. I could kind of see if it was for the Magnemite, like if it was Magneton, then, okay, well there's 3 of them and they're triathletes, is that the joke? Because there's also the triathletes, the running ones will use Doduo, but that's not the right one, because it's not the one that's the triple, it's the one that's the single. Or the double with Doduo. And then, where does Voltorb play into this? Unless I had 3 of them. So I don't get it. Not to mention the triathlete swimmers. Which, like, who knows what they use. I've never made it that far yet. Because I haven't used a Pokemon that can learn Surf. Oh, you get back here. And we got 4 Mudslaps left. I think that's plenty, because I think she's got 2 Magnemites and 1 Voltorb. And then the next guy's got 2 Voltorbs and 1 Magnemite. And I can Water Gun the Voltorbs. So I think we actually will have 1 to spare. Yeah, here's the Voltorb, so we'll just... It's level 7. I don't know why the Voltorbs are so under-leveled. Because the Magnemites are like 15, 16, 17. And then the Voltorbs are 7. So I don't know what that's about. But since they're that under-leveled, I can just use whatever on them. But I think Voltorb can have the ability Static, where if I make contact with it, I get paralyzed. Or I could get paralyzed. But Water Gun doesn't make contact, so that solves that issue. Slap the... And honestly, Water Gun might knock out Magnemite as well. I haven't tried it, because Mudslap's doing the job, so... You know? If it ain't fixed, don't break it. This is probably... The level 7 Voltorb probably won't be enough to level up to 31 here. Yep, not quite. More than I expected, though. So... You don't battle me, do you? No. This guy's gonna say I did a shit job biking. He just doesn't understand. I did a great job of both biking and beating the crap out of everyone I saw. That's something to be respected. Head on down here. Now this time I should have enough money for the calcium. Let's sell the X speed. I'll keep the heart scale. We don't need it, but the heart scale is used by the move, remember? Now we're not going to have much options to remember moves, because by the end of the game, Mudkip's moveset is going to be all HMs, because it has to learn them. So, not many options, but you know, it could be useful. You can stick items. I think this is the last game where you can stick items in the PC. So, I'm going to leave it in there, because you have a... Like, it's not a Gen 1 level limited inventory, but you can fill it up if you have a lot of, like, different non-stacking items. So, let's go ahead and dump the heart scale. I should probably also save, since I didn't last time and it kind of caused some trouble. Did I use the calcium? I did, right? Yeah, I did. Okay, excellent. Next, let's head on the path to Verdanturf, battle all those guys, then do the wind straights, and then do the gym. That should be good. I feel like coming from the bottom is easier than coming from the top. I mean, I'd say that. I bumped into a lot of shit anyway, but there's not a guy judging you at the top. Also, I think that might be the only guy who judges you in any game. I wonder if that's because this is the one that has the crumbling floor tiles, like in Sky Tower or the Sky Pillar. That's an emerald though, but I think maybe Granite Cave. There's those tiles where you ride the bike and you have to go fast over the tiles, and I wonder if they put a guy judging your bike performance to like learn you, like, hey, you're supposed to be able to bike fast so you can get over these tiles. Who knows? I don't think I've ever done the crumbling tile thing, so. But then that's mostly an emerald. I know you have to do it for Sky Pillar. I don't think I've ever played emerald. I like ruby more, because in emerald they make all the sprites way too green. There's way too much green everywhere. I don't like it. Which is an extremely stupid reason to like or dislike a game. So these guys have a ton of Pokemon, they're all very weak. So they're terrible for experience and they take forever. However, you do get some, so I'm going to do them. Alright, Shroomish, but it's only level 12. I think we can tackle it. Ooh, not quite. I thought that would knock it out. I'm going to tackle this as well. Okay, so Rosalia's got worse defense than Shroomish, actually. I thought Rosalia would have more. Because technically it's, in this game, fully evolved. Okay, Marill will tackle that too. Ooh, just a little bit more would have knocked it out. But I didn't figure it could do much to me, and sure enough, it could not. So, not too big of a deal. Skitty can take Water Gun. That's the first thing, and Three Guys hasn't resisted it. I guess she's trying to send ones out that resist me. No, because Goldeen resists, so she just doesn't know what she's doing. That's fair too. I don't either. Let's see. Then there's you. I don't think Mudkip can learn Cut, and even if it could, I wouldn't want it to, because that would waste a move slot on a really bad move. So we can't do any Cut trees. That's fine though. I don't think that's an issue. There aren't any mandatory Cut trees. It's just you get stuff behind them sometimes, but not a big deal. This dude, and then that guy on the top, I believe the top flower field right under it. I think he also battles you. Nincada's great because it's a ground type, so I can just water gun it, it'll go away. A Beautifly is fully evolved, so even though it's really low level, it might be worth a lot of experience points. We'll have to see. There is a little thing I can go do to get black glasses. I don't think same with Dustox. I don't think Mudkip can learn any dark moves, so I don't know why we would want black glasses, so I'm not going to do it. And if we do learn a dark move and really need to use it, then, you know, so be it. I'll come back and get them then. Oh, you don't battle me, but there is an item here. Okay, we can't use that. And there's a tiny mushroom over here, I think. No, it's a repel. That's even better. This dude battles me. This is another one where he's got 6 weak Pokemon, so not that good, but we'll take it. And then there's one hiker I can do as well. In the Resturf Tunnel. I feel like that previous... oh, Aaron, he's really desperate now. That previous calcium that we bought is probably going to be the last one I feel like once I have enough money for the next one, I'll have gained too much EVs and I can't use it. We'll see though. I wonder why he went into Aaron when he still had stuff that wasn't weak to water. I guess he just always does them in the same order. I thought they tried to like send him out in like which one would be more effective on you, but maybe they don't do that. Alrighty, and then in here there's this hiker who has very short vision. And he's completely optional. You just go right by him and he won't notice you. But he should be very easy to beat because he'll just throw Geodudes. So we want to fight him. This is free money right here. Okay, well that one's not a Geodude, but I think we can still beat it. Ooh, wow, survived. It is half my level, so honestly I'm impressed it took a hit given that, again, half my level. Alrighty, so off to the left there you can get black glasses. I don't think we need them because, again, I don't think Mudkip can learn any dark type moves. And black glasses power up dark type moves, so that doesn't seem useful. So we'll just skip that. I should probably save too before I try to do wind straights. They're not hard, they're gonna be half my level, but you know, just in case something goes wrong. I have learned the lesson, I suppose. So they're up here. So there's 4 of these guys, and then we're going to go do the gym. And hopefully we just plow through it. That's why I've gone around getting some extra levels. Looks like we're probably going to be 33 or maybe 34 for Watson. Probably 33 given how much that Tailo gave me. I think on the... I know that certain levels give you more attack boost than other levels do. And it has something to do with how damage rounding works. I think it might be 0, 3, 5, and 8. Like levels that end in 0, 3, 5, and 8. But also that could just not be true at all. Or that could be for a different version of the game. So there's a lot of options. But that said, I think getting to 33 is a good thing. Because we might maybe get a weird rounding damage boost maybe thing that might exist. So, good stuff. I think Whirlpool is terrible. Yeah, 1570. It does recursive damage, or recurring damage, but not much. And anything with 70 accuracy I'm just not going to use. That's an HM in some games. It is not one in this game, though. Oh, right. We switched to Tackle for Marill. I don't think it can do much to me, so even though it probably will survive, yeah, 2 damage, not that bad. I would have taken more damage from using Takedown with the recoil, so... Shroomish I do want to take down. I just really don't want to see this thing. And then I've gotten lucky on the Effect Spore, because, okay, Numel, it does not stand a chance. Whenever you make contact with a Shroomish, its ability Effect Spore can activate and give you a random status condition. But we haven't been seeing that. Now I think Shroomish might have a second ability it could have instead, so maybe just none of them have Effect Spore. But also we could just be getting very lucky. Yeah, Meditite loves to spam Detect, which is Protect, but with a different name. I'm not sure why it exists. But she'll probably do Detect again next turn. Nope, gave up on that. Detect is exactly like Protect in that when you use it, if you then use it again on the next turn, I think there's a 50% chance to fail, and if it does succeed and you use it again, there's a 75% for it to fail. Like, it keeps getting more likely to fail. So you want to do like Protect and then something else, and then Protect and then something else. I think that if you do Protect and then Detect, I think that also, like, Detect would have a chance to fail there because it's just the same move as Protect. I'm not certain of that though. Let me save. This is the electric gym, so they could be dangerous. I think really the top of my head, the only thing I can think of why you would use Detect is that there's a move. I should probably use no Mud Slap there. There's a move called Imprison. And what that does is if I use Imprison on an opponent, then any of the, like, if my moves like Imprison, Detect, Imprison, Protect, Water Gun, and Earthquake, something like that, and I use Imprison, then the opponent is now not allowed to use any of their moves that they share with me. So if they also have like Protect and Water Gun, now they can't use them. So if I have someone with Imprison and Protect in order to, you know, make it so the other guy can't use Protect, but instead of Protect you have Detect, then that gets through the Imprison and you can keep using it. And that seems super niche. Like, I have no idea if anyone actually does that. But that's the best I got for why it exists. Thunderbolt. Okay, so Thunderbolt is scary because that's a super strong move. But Zigzagoon's special attack is not very good. So, we got away with that there. That's one thing. When I'm allowed to evolve my Pokemon, Mudkip is fantastic in this gym because he becomes Marsh Stomp, who is part ground type. And ground types are immune to electric. So Marsh Stomp just absolutely crushes this gym. Mudkip, though, is not part ground type. It's pure water. So not only do electric attacks affect it, but they're actually super effective against me. So definitely could be scary. I'll go ahead and Water Gun. This Voltorb's not underleveled. Looks like we will hit 34 for Watson. How much does Water Gun do if I use it first? It doesn't kill either. It looks like Mud Slap does slightly more. Mud Slap's probably the better opening play because then his moves could miss because of the accuracy drop. Since they both do the same amount of damage, or basically the same amount of damage. But then I will use Water Gun to finish him because I get 25 Water Guns and I only get 10 Mud Slaps. So, best to not use Mud Slaps willy-nilly. Again, Mud Slap is a terrible move. It's base 20 power. It really sucks. But in this particular circumstance, it's our best option. Meditite is fighting Psychic type, so it is not Electric type. There's Detect again. It probably knows, like, Thunder Punch, and that's why they allowed it in. No, it knows Bide. Okay, get out of here. Holy shit. Promotion of my channel, viewers, follows, views, chats, bots, X. Wow. That's incredible. Hang on a minute. Let me save my game so I can take advantage of this deal. Also, I feel like your link got cut off there. Like, go to, and then, shouldn't there be more of that link? Hang on a minute. Also, you spelled your name wrong. Okay, get out of here. Ugh. Hey, welcome. How you doing? We have just finished battling everyone in the world who I can access right now who's not the gym leader. So now I'm going to go heal, and then we're going to fight the gym leader. So this is going to be Watson. He uses electric types. Normally, when I pick Mudkip, Watson is super duper easy because Mudkip has evolved to Marsh Stomp and usually Swampert by this point, who becomes ground type and then is immune to electric moves. But we're not allowed to evolve Mudkip because this is the only Mudkip challenge. So we are still pure water type and are weak to electric moves. Could be concerning, but we have Mud Slap, so I'm fairly confident. Mud Slap's also a garbage move. It's super duper weak. But most of his Pokemon are like double weak to it, so I don't think he's going to be able to, I think he doesn't know what's coming for him. But I did save just in case he does know what's coming for him and he kicks my ass. How are you doing? Alright, so throw out a Mud Slap. Does this one hit? It does one hit. So Magnemite's double, he's electric steel. So both of those types are weak to ground. So it's going to do just like a shitload of damage. Next is Voltorb. Voltorb is only single weak to Mud Slap. Oh, it's also faster than me. Interesting. So, yeah, I didn't think it was going to knock out the Voltorb. Mud Slap also lowers accuracy, so he could miss now. He didn't miss. I did survive the self-destruct. Yeah, I do. The weekday ones I have to do like after work, so they're kind of late. This one I put at 2 because I can, I'm not doing anything today. So once again we get the accuracy drop. If he goes for Shockwave, we probably lose. There's Shockwave. Alright, let's try this again. The thing with Shockwave is that it cannot miss. So even though I have accuracy drops from Mud Slap, it doesn't matter. He won't miss. But Watson loves to go for Thunder Wave to try to paralyze you, or to go for Supersonic to try to confuse you. Supersonic misses all the time, even if I don't help it with Mud Slap. And Thunder Wave can miss, and wouldn't be the worst thing ever if he got it off. If we're having issues with Thunder Wave, I can also equip a berry that will automatically heal 1 paralysis per fight. It was also pretty bad that Voltorb decided to go for Self-Destruct and hit it. What would be awesome is if Voltorb decides to go for Self-Destruct and then misses, so it just blows itself up, it doesn't hit me. I don't think we're going to win here because we're so low health already, but I'm going to play it out because I outspeed the Magneton. If I get a critical hit, we do win. No crit, he could miss if he doesn't use Shockwave. He did use Shockwave. Alright, let's try this one again. But yeah, I'm glad you're here. Although I will say, after we beat the Mudkip challenge, I'm thinking about sort of stopping doing the Sunday game challenge streams for a while, because I need time to actually edit these into the main channel videos that they're being recorded for. Those don't need to actually go up until like September, so I've got plenty of time, but I need to actually do it at some point. So I was thinking I would have to temporarily cancel the Sunday game challenge stuff. But if Yui comes back, I might move Minecraft Monday on Friday to like Minecraft Monday on Saturday, because if she is going to stream on Fridays at like 9:30, then okay, Spark is pretty bad. Then okay, we probably lose this. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose. Then what am I on about? If she is going to stream on Fridays at like 9:30, that only gives me like an hour to do Minecraft before, and I've been really enjoying playing Minecraft, so I want to buy more time for that. So we'll just have to see. So last time I had a 3 strikes rule, where after I lose a fight 3 times, I have to go level up. But I really think I can win this if he just does the right thing. So I'm gonna do like more of a 10 strikes rule, let's say. What I really would like to happen is, so the first Magnemite doesn't matter because I one-hit it with Mud Slap. I would love the Voltorb to use Sonic Boom and then miss, and then I slap it, and then it misses again, and then I slap it and it dies. Oh, that Magnemite didn't die this time. Okay, we definitely want to equip a Paralyzed Heal Berry. Let me do that. So that's an example where, I've talked about it before, but Pokemon moves don't always do the same amount of damage. There's a little bit of a random element. So we were getting high rolls before where we got more extra damage and beat the Magnemite. I should have saved after holding the berry. But that particular time it must have been a low roll, and we did less damage and didn't one-shot the Magnemite. That is a good sign there. I should probably level up by like 1 level in order to guarantee that this Magnemite dies. That was terrible. That was bad. He could miss the Thunder Wave. So he got us with Thunder Wave, but we eat the berry. So it doesn't matter. I guess it's good that we're making him use his super potions here. That one didn't kill either. But we are still in good shape to... I mean, okay, so I say we're in good shape. We are now in the same situation as we were before when we were high rolling and knocking out the Magnemite. I would love Voltorb to go for Sonic Boom, and it missed. That's perfect. Now, I would love if Voltorb would go for Sonic Boom again and then miss again. Also, Self-Destruct miss would be really funny. Yes, there we go. We got the Self-Destruct miss. So he blows up, but he didn't actually hit me. So we're on to Magneton with full health. 2 Mud Slaps will kill it. Oh, that was a critical hit. That did a shitload of damage. Also, since it didn't quite kill him on a critical hit, maybe 2 wouldn't kill it. We are paralyzed. That's not great. But he's going to heal this turn. If I do enough damage with no, we're not going to one-hit with Mud Slap here. But we've got his accuracy down twice. If he does anything that's not Shockwave, he might miss. And I don't know if Shockwave knocks me out from full health. Ooh, just about doesn't. Come on, hit Mudkip. Yes! We got it! Good job. If we had... Mudkip did a really good job there not ever being paralyzed and not getting to attack. If we had not attacked any of those turns, we would have lost. But we did attack those turns, so we didn't lose. Love to see it. So now we are able to use Rock Smash, which means I have to teach Rock Smash to Mudkip because we need it to advance the story. Let's see, let me save, because that was big. I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of Takedown. I think there's an argument to get rid of Tackle with Rock Smash, but Takedown does recoil damage and misses all the time, so I don't like it. So I think I'm going to get rid of it just for that. So this next part's going to take forever. With Trico, once we beat Watson, we knew the next gym leader was going to be Fire type. It was going to be really hard. Thanks for the Avalon Pogs. So I battled every single trainer I saw in the universe. With Torchic, I figured, oh, she won't be that hard because it's Fire type, Torchic's Fire type, we're good. And I skipped a lot of trainers, and then couldn't beat Flannery and had to go battle them all anyway. So I'm just going to battle everyone I see as we make our way through the next part of the game. Which is going to take a while, and is probably unnecessary, because we do have a Water type, and we're fighting a Fire type gym leader. So it should be very easy, but, you know, nuts to it. It's fine, I got nothing else I'm doing today, right? And there's no speedrun timer up, so... Come here. But yeah, so I need to edit. I've got the footage from Trico and Torchic already. So and I've got the footage starting the Mudkip run. I just haven't finished the Mudkip run yet, obviously, because we're currently doing it. So once we get the footage there, I can edit these 3 into main channel videos. And yeah, then we're cooking. And then I might bring back the Sunday game challenge. But yeah, for a little bit, I'm probably going to get rid of it, just for the sake of having time to do the editing. Alright, so the Leech Seed combined with the Defense Curl combined with the Paralysis is really bad. We're taking a lot of damage every turn, and we could not hit, and it keeps recovering its health. So I wish it would stop doing that. Yeah, there's a Paralysis. I could try Rock Smash, which has a chance to lower defense. But it's only a chance to, it doesn't always do it. So we might actually lose this fight. But luckily I saved after we beat Watson. Oh, we just about got it. Wow. That was a distressingly close fight. There's a spot where I think getting rid of Takedown was a bad call, because I could have one-hit the Shroomish with Takedown instead of having to two-hit it. And if I one-hit it, then it wouldn't have had time to Leech Seed me. So perhaps that was a poor strategy. It doesn't super matter though, because our moveset is eventually going to be set. We have to have all the HM moves, and we have to have them on Mudkip because it's Mudkip only. So I don't really get much choice by the end of the game as to which moves we're using. I think I should save after that. That was a tough fight. Not options. Not options again. I pushed up. Come on. There we go. So right here, this spot here is why you have to have Rock Smash, is to get past these two rocks. There's other spots later in the game that also require Rock Smash, so even once we get to the move deleter, we can't permanently just get rid of Rock Smash. Like, you need it in Victory Road, for example. So that means that we have to bring it with us to the Elite Four. So we're just gonna have Rock Smash, you know, that's fine. So you and I were talking, if we were to do another Sporkle Showdown kind of stream, would it make more sense to only have one of us stream it and then like flip back and forth, like so let's say that it's on Yui's channel, right? I did not mean to use Water Gun on Nuzleaf, that's not going to do too much. So like it would be on Yui's channel, let's say, and when it's her turn, she shows her screen, and when it's my turn, she shows the Discord screen share of my screen. So rather than kicking you guys back and forth, sorry, rather than kicking you gamers back and forth in Ping Pong Simulator, it would be all in one stream. Would that be a better idea than what we did before with ping ponging everyone? Because I thought the ping pong was super funny, but I'm not sure if it actually made for a good viewing experience. This is all hypothetical, like we haven't actually sat down. We're definitely doing Sporkle again. Just you know, thinking out loud. Also, it's not like my channel is big enough to give any kind of... Yeah, that's that. I was thinking that the raids do it automatically, so it's not like it's that much trouble, and it's really funny to ping pong the viewers around. So honestly, the fact that it was funny got it. I proposed that method of doing the stream, and the fact that it would be really funny got a lot of points in the like, which method do I prefer? How do I want to do this stream? It's like, oh, you say it'd be really funny? Let's do that one. But yeah, with the rating, it's not too bad. It does mean though that watching the VOD is kind of impossible. I did download both of our streams, so in theory I could edit them together to make a single watchable stream, but like, let's be real, we know I'm not gonna do that. But like, I have the option. I can't even be bothered to edit 30-second videos. I'm not gonna do like a 2-hour one. Give me just a second, I'll be right back, and then we will continue Pokemoning. Okay, am I back? Nice. So to fill you in on the Minecraft stuff also, why I was talking about the Punching Rocks in Darkness stream. So in Infernal Sky, which was the first one we did, the starting point was below the first tree, but it was surrounded by fences. And fences work like slabs, where fences are like weird slabs, where a slab is half a block tall, so you could just walk up instead of having to jump. And a fence is 1.5 blocks tall. So if I dig a hole in the ground and then place the fence, I can then walk up the fence. So that was, I just dug all the fences and then we had all the stairs we needed. Sea of Flame, the tree started out way above where I spawned, but the sort of pre-built base was below where I spawned. So all I had to do was get to the pre-built base, get all my supplies, make ladders, bing bang boom, job done. Kaizo Caverns, the spawn point, you're in like a little cave, and the exit is across a little cavern and like maybe 10 blocks above you. So we can't do that because we can't jump. And there's no fences or nothing anywhere because you don't need to be... You're not hemmed in by fences because you're hemmed in by the cave, right? So there's no fences to use. There's no... The trees aren't until a separate area farther away, and they're also up higher than we spawn, so I can't just go get a tree. So I looked around on... Like, I loaded the map up in like a modern version of the game so I could load it on spectator mode and look around. And I found somewhere in another dungeon, like a separate one, that we don't do till later, that happened to be, as far as the Y level is concerned, below the spawn. It was very far away, but it was down, right? So I could get to it. So I had to dig all the way out to that dungeon, grab that chest, and in that chest we had 5 wooden planks. This die gives me a TM I'm not going to use, and a wooden pickaxe. And so 5 wooden planks, you can make a crafting table. Wooden pickaxe, I can dig stone. Because up until this point I was just punching the stone, so I wasn't collecting it. But with the pickaxe I could instead dig the stone and get cobblestone. And then with the crafting table that I make out of the 5 planks, I can make cobblestone slabs. And now I can go up. So then I had to punch my way all the way back to the spawn point room. And then build with the slabs to make a staircase up to the actual spawn point, and then continue going up this staircase to get to the actual exit to the first dungeon. And then we had exited the spawn point, but we still weren't in the clear yet because I didn't have any trees, so I couldn't... Once I was out of wooden pickaxe and slabs, I couldn't make more because I didn't have trees to make wood to make sticks. So then I had to go to the first like dungeon of the game where the trees were, and then do that with the rest of my slabs in order to get a tree. But we have successfully acquired trees now, so we're pretty much all set, and we're back to the point where the no jumping challenge is basically just one of my inventory slots has to have slabs in it at all times, and maybe ladders kind of thing, where it's not too big of a deal. But it definitely at the start was a very big deal. But that's why I had to... Exactly, tree pog. So we're in good shape now. Another thing with this map is that it's very dirt light. You do not get a lot of dirt for a while. So, like in Infernal Sky, just like one whole area is made out of dirt, like you're good to go. In Sea of Flame, there's that big pig statue where the toes are made out of dirt, so you just collect that, job done. In this one, so I got 4 pieces of dirt from the room with the tree in it. And that's it. So we can grow 4 trees. Later on, you do get more dirt, but it's quite a bit later on. So the 4 trees will have to be enough for now. And then I spent like 2 hours yesterday digging out a storage room for all my crap, because I just threw on the stream. I just threw a bunch of chests down wherever, and then there you go, that's the storage. But that was quickly becoming terrible, even within this stream. So I spent a while digging out a big hole, and then we can use that for storage. Come on, hit the tackle. Yes, got it. I really like the dynamic of like doing interesting stuff on the stream and then like doing the chores and things afterwards. Oh yeah, I don't play that many mods. I tend to like... Okay, so I tend to like playing games like as they're intended, more or less, which is kind of stupid. I have been really enjoying some mods for Into the Breach. I do those on Mondays, and those have been a lot of fun. Those are recommended to me by someone. I mostly don't like go searching them out, you know. I do like back in the day, the old like Technic pack where it had the like Buildcraft pipes and stuff. That's always a lot of fun, but I've seen some modern ones that look like just ridiculously grindy, and like I just don't want to do all that, you know. So I don't know if that's what you're playing. And then yeah, I mostly just don't. That's also part of why I don't think you've heard the story yet. I got a comment on one of my main channel videos the other day. It was on the short for Pidgey, and they just said something like, how come you didn't use the such and such tool that so-and-so uses for his challenges so you can actually make that Pokemon a starter and use it in the game? And so I was going back and forth on how I wanted to answer this. Like, do I want to be like in character or what? But because like if I wanted to be really in character, I would really go hard and be like, well, you know, then clearly that guy is not doing the challenge legitimately because he has to modify the game to take all the difficult parts out. The difficult part being, of course, picking the starter because you can't do it. But I didn't want to do that. We're trying to learn Protect, but I don't want Protect, so get out of here. But I didn't want to do that because I didn't want to like actually try to start beef with someone. Like, I don't care. And so then it's like, well, do I want to go like all in on like, well, this channel is a joke and it's really stupid, don't worry about it. But no, that's not funny either. So I just left a very not funny response that's like, I like to keep my challenges to things you can do in the game, you know. But so the upshot of all this is that someone found the Pidgey video, which is great because I thought that all my shorts were not getting put in feeds because like, so right after I made the channel, like literally the day after I made the channel, and I uploaded a bunch of videos to it, I got like banned. Like Google was like, we're pretty sure you're a bot. We're taking your account down. And I had to go and prove like, no, I'm real. I'm just dumb. But after that, so the very first short on the channel, the Bulbasaur one, has like 500 views, which makes me think that it was getting put in people's like shorts feed and they were like seeing it. And then everyone after that has like 0 views. So that made me think that I got like shadow banned or something. And so they stopped putting my junk in people's feeds, which is fair because it's terrible. But the fact that this guy found the Pidgey video means they must be putting my crap in people's feeds again, which is super exciting because the entire joke of the channel is I think it's really funny to imagine people expecting to get a actual challenge run and then they watch my video and it's like, oh, no, that was just a waste of my time. So that's great. I'm excited about that. I have been watching this one dude I like a lot, Neurotic Goose, and he plays modded Minecraft, and it is like the worst mod pack I've ever seen in my life. It looks ridiculously grindy, and it's like, it's the kind of thing where you're like, I need to make this machine so that I can make this machine, so that I can make this machine, so that I can make this machine. And it gets to the point like, why do I want any of these machines? Like, I don't want them. I'm just making the machines to make machines. It's like that kind of grindy, right? But this dude seems to like it. And I really enjoy seeing him enjoy it. I don't know, he's got a very balanced style that is not, whoa guys, this challenge is so crazy, right? But it's also not like, this mod pack's actually not so bad if you just do X, like, he's like, no, this kind of sucks, I just like it for some reason. So I can respect that. I was talking to my my brother earlier. The stream started late because I was ranting and raving about why Minecraft Beta 173 is the best version. Is Crate the one that lets you do the funny like multi-block doors and stuff? Where like you can like glue together a bunch of blocks and then have them all swing out on a diagonal? Is that one? I'm sure there's more to it than just funny multi-block doors, but... You know what? Fair enough. Something I really like about the Super Hostile maps is that they're not modded. Like, it's all vanilla. It's just hard vanilla. So I really get to put to use, like, my game knowledge and be like, okay, well... because I've played this game too much, I know that if I do XYZ, that will make, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I could make a mushroom farm by doing XYZ, and then that's a good idea, because now I have food, or whatever, right? So it's... playing modded games requires me to get new game knowledge, whereas playing something like Super Hostile just tests my game knowledge. Or even like this, kind of, like, doing a single Pokemon challenge tests my game knowledge. But doing something like playing a randomizer or something is more like I have to get new game knowledge, which I'm not as into for, you know, whatever reason. It's tricky. I'm really fickle and annoying about it. This guy will give me the TM for Dig. Dig is an upgrade from Mudslap. So Dig does 60 base power and is ground type compared to Mudslap's 20. Dig does not have the accuracy drop though, and I have cheesed a couple of fights with the accuracy drop, in particular Rival 2, so I'm not going to replace it just yet. I'm going to replace it once we need it. That's my plan. But yeah, I'm not really... I don't know why I'm talking about this. Like as far as like Pokemon like randomizers and stuff, I'm not really interested in those because that feels to me more like playing a different game than playing a game I like well. I don't know. I think maybe I'm just annoying about it. But yeah, Minecraft is fun. Minecraft is interesting because I will generally have like... I'll go like 3 or 4 months and not even think about Minecraft. And then have like a couple weeks where I'm like, oh my god, I want to play Minecraft like right the fuck now. And then I'll play the hell out of it. And after about a week, I'm like, okay, you know what? I'm good. But spacing it out and doing the Super Hostile every Friday has worked pretty well. So I've been enjoying that a ton. Although this week in particular coming up, I'm thinking I'm gonna move. Yeah, the 2-week Minecraft curse. The what was that about? This week, I think I'm gonna move the Minecraft to Thursday because I really want to play World of Goo 2. That is, I cannot believe that's happening. Like, that is nuts that World of Goo 2 is actually a thing. It definitely seems like it shouldn't be a thing. So, and then that comes out on Friday, so I think I'm going to bump Minecraft to Thursday. It works out just as well, because, I want to say we just finished Patrick's Parabox. We didn't finish it. I gave up on it, because the puzzles were too hard. But I did beat the game 2 weeks ago. So, last week's stream was checking out some of the challenge levels, and it's like, man, they weren't kidding. This level can challenge. So, I'm done playing that game. Even if I guess we didn't... We beat it, we didn't 100% it, but either way I'm done playing it, right? So, I needed a new Thursday game. And I have one in mind. I've picked up one on one of the sales. But, I think for 1 week... The timing works out really well to just bump Minecraft this week, and then bump it back to Friday in the future. And just do World of Goo 2. I don't think I'm going to do all of World of Goo 2 as a stream. I think what I would like to do is play some on Friday, like as like a first look kind of thing almost, or like a here, check out the start of the game, right? But assuming the game is more than, let's say, 2 hours long, I won't finish it. And I know I'm not going to want to wait a week to play it again. So I'm probably just going to finish it myself, or just play it on Saturday. Just like by myself, you know? And then, yeah, so then it'll be back to normal. So it'll be like a one-off, like, special feature. Because, like, clearly, I don't think World of Goo 2 is going to benefit very much from the Impossible Game Challenge's daily bump, since I have usually one viewer, and which is actually really good, because I kind of figured I would have usually 0 viewers. So, I mean, 1 is great. That's not me complaining. But, you know, World of Goo has however many fans that it has. I don't think they're going to need my help. You know what I mean? I think they've got it covered already. So, yeah. Complete different topic. I can respect games that are very grindy, because sometimes you just kind of, at least sometimes for me, sometimes I just kind of want a good grind. Like, I just want to, like, I want something that I can just, like, number go up and I make progress and I feel good about it, and I can maybe watch a video on the side as well. So I feel like I'm multitasking. I can respect that for sure. But that's not what I want to play, like, all the time. Be that a really grindy Minecraft mod pack or a really grindy challenge or something. I can respect it. So all these levels that I'm getting on MUDKIP, hopefully we don't need for Flannery. Because again, she uses fire types. We beat her with Trico, but it took some doing. We beat her with Torchic, and I did unfortunately have to go level up a little bit more because I came in just a little bit too low. But MUDKIP just beats her. So we should be fine. But so far she's been hard twice, so I'm actually preparing this time. So this is going to be the time I don't actually need to prepare. I think Trico was like level 46 to do it. It was whenever he learned Giga Drain. And Torchic was probably around there too. I think it was whenever he learned Flamethrower. So, yeah. So far, the only time MUDKIP has had to like wild Pokemon grind has been for Rival 2. And even then, we got through Rival 2 at a lower level than the other 2 starters did. Because I was able to cheese through Grovyle by spamming Mud Slap until he couldn't hit me anymore. So that was pretty cool. Should get level 39 off this Geodude. Excellent. I've been giving MUDKIP some calciums, which raise special attack. His physical attack is a lot higher than his special attack. I think it was like 75 to 50. But water moves are all special. Ground moves are physical, so it's good for MUDKIP to have both physical and special attack, but since the special was lagging behind, I've been trying to buff that. So we're going to be using like Water Gun, Surf, all that kind of good stuff. And then there's a hiker here. There's just a handful more guys. There's this hiker. We go through the cave. I don't think there's anyone in the cave. And then we go... There's like 2 battles on the way back to Rustboro, and I already cleared out the route to Verdanturf, so... I haven't really been thinking about the fight with Maxie on the volcano. So far though, both of my guys have struggled with that fight, so perhaps that should be, but again, I'm leveling up MUDKIP a lot more than I did Torchic, and Trico struggled because that whole fight is stacked against him. There's something up here, but I don't remember what it is, so I don't remember if I won it or not. Yeah, that whole fight's stacked against Trico, because Maxie has a Golbat, which double resists grass, and then has a Camerupt, which is, of course, a fire type. So, bad fight for that guy. Hey, doing pretty well. we have gotten to... We beat Watson on the, I want to say, 5th or 6th try. So, not bad. And then we are now making our way around the big circle you got to do to get to do the volcano fight with Maxi. I was just thinking about the Maxi fight on the volcano. Usually he's like not hard at all, but both Torchic and Trico did struggle with that fight. Trico because Maxi has the Golbat, which double resists his grass moves, and he has the Camerupt, which is of course a fire type. And then Torchic struggled because Camerupt's also a ground type, so Magnitude did lots of damage. Mudkip should be fine. And I've also been... So with Torchic, I started skipping battles because I thought Torchic was, we're fine, we're good to go. But Mudkip, I have not been skipping battles. I've been doing all of them. Yeah. So I think Mudkip should stomp him. Like, I think this should be really easy. I was also thinking that Watson would be really easy. Because when Mudkip's allowed to evolve, Marsh Stomp and Swampert are part ground type. So they're actually immune to electric moves. Mudkip is not immune to electric moves. Mudkip is actually weak to them. But the winning battle with Watson ended up being take out his first Magnemite with Mud Slap, no damage. Then Voltorb, which is his second Pokemon, missed a Sonic Boom, which I think is a 10% chance. And I hit him with Mud Slap, which lowered his accuracy. And then he tried to use Self-Destruct, but he missed, so he just blew himself up for no reason and didn't do any damage. And then he brought out Magneton, and Mud Slap almost but not quite one-hit killed it. And then it used Shockwave, which is a move that can't miss. But since I was at full health, I didn't quite die. I lived on like 8 health left over, and we won. So it was definitely a little bit dicey. But I didn't have to... So I did do like every battle in the world before fighting Watson. I didn't have to like grind on wild Pokemon, which is always good when you don't have to grind on wild Pokemon. So the only time so far Mudkip's had to grind on wild Pokemon was for the Rival 2 fight, where he has the Grovyle. But I also got through that by... Exactly, yeah. I also got through the Grovyle fight by spamming Mud Slap. Mud Slap's a really bad move. It's super weak. Exactly. And it's like if you do the fight, right, and then you like look at, okay, what would need to happen for me to win, right? Like, okay, well, this guy would need to miss one of his moves. This guy would need to miss one of his moves. And it's like, how likely are those things to happen? And looking at the Watson fight, I know a lot of what I said sounded really lucky, but there were enough ways we could win with just like pretty good luck. Like, it wasn't going to be this is a 1 in a million, that I thought it was worth just running the fight back to back rather than going and trying to level up some more. Yeah, Mud Slap's a really bad move because it's only base 20 power, so it's really weak, but it always lowers the other guy's accuracy. So that is very useful, especially if you can get a couple of them off. And since Mudkip is generally like twice the level of the other guy, we've been outspeeding stuff even though, you know, we're just a Mudkip. Just by virtue of having a ridiculously high level. So we can get the Mud Slap off first, lower their accuracy, and then, you know, they might miss their shot. So, again, except for Watson with Shockwave, which doesn't miss, which was definitely a concern. But for having played this game far more times than anyone should have ever played this game, I know that Watson also likes to go for Thunder Wave and Supersonic, which don't never miss. So if he just went for one of those instead of Shockwave, we'd be fine. You can also have your guy hold a Paralyze Cure berry, because Watson loves to try to paralyze you. So if he uses Thunder Wave and paralyzes you, but you're holding the right kind of berry, then it doesn't matter, you just immediately heal it, and he's just wasted his turn. Let's drop a Repel. I don't want to deal with these Whismers. This guy gives me a Repeat Ball, which I can't use because I can't catch Pokemon anyway. Because obviously it's a Mudkip only challenge, so catching Pokemon wouldn't have Mudkip only. So I can't use it, but I like free stuff, so I'm going to take it anyway. Oop. And then there's this bit here. I need to use Rock Smash, and then this guy will give me Strength. Mudkip can learn Strength as well, I believe. And honestly, that might be worth learning now. That's going to be a massive upgrade to Tackle. So I'm going to see if we need it. The one downside about going ahead and teaching Strength now is you can't get rid of it once you've taught it without using the move deleter, who's often like Lily Cove. So that's forever away. So in case Mudkip learns a move like by level up that I would really like to have, we already can't get rid of Rock Smash. That's already set. And then we also couldn't get rid of... Exactly, yeah. Although actually the inventory in this game is not bottomless. It's large enough that it mostly doesn't matter. But if I pick up every random thing in the world and then never... Like X defense and X speeds and stuff and then never sell them, eventually it does fill up. Like, specifically with items that don't stack with it. Like I can hold like as many potions as I want to and it doesn't matter. But if I get like one of every kind of item, eventually it does fill up. So Gen 1 was really bad for that because everything went into the same like inventory. So you had like 20 slots or whatever, but that was to hold all of your TMs and HMs and balls and items and just all your shit. Like your bike took up inventory slot. By Gen, I don't remember if Gen 2 did that, but Gen 3 split the inventory into separate inventories, you know? So there's one just for TMs and HMs, there's one just for items and stuff. And so the ball goes into the balls inventory. And I don't think you can actually fill up the ball inventory. I did skip getting the black glasses, which is a held item that raises the power of dark type moves, because I'm fairly certain Mudkip can't learn any dark type moves, so we don't need that. What else? But yeah, so I could go ahead and teach Strength. It'd be a massive upgrade to Tackle, but I wouldn't be able to get rid of it. So then if Mudkip tried to learn a level up move I would really like it to have, I'd have to either get rid of Mud Slap or Water Gun, but keeping Tackle... yeah, the ball inventory. But so keeping Tackle gives me a move I can replace if I learn something good on level up, and then replace the thing I replaced it with Strength. I think that's fair. I think it is pretty funny, so I'll allow that one. I don't really have a plan for Maxie. It's mostly just I'm going to spam Water Gun a lot, and then hopefully he dies. So it's a pretty planned out plan. The Mightyena that he leads with has the ability Intimidate, which has given us trouble in the past. What Intimidate does is that it automatically lowers your attack by one stage, so it's like if you get hit with Growl or something. If I remember the numbers right, having attack down by 2 stages means you're doing half damage, so one stage is like around 75% damage, which can make a difference when you're using physical moves. But Water Gun is a special move, so it just ignores all that. So I think we're fine. I don't think this matters. Or I don't think the Intimidate matters anyway. Trico had trouble with it because all of his moves were well, his special moves were grass type, so they weren't doing damage to the Golbat anyway. So I had to use like Thief or something, and then Torchic was like spamming Peck or something. Anyway, the point is, I think this isn't like a big deal. Mightyena also loves to go for Sand Attack, so if we don't knock it out in one hit, we might start missing, which is really annoying. Yeah, there's a Sand Attack. So hopefully we just hit the hits anyway, which would be ideal. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. It looks like Water Gun's going to be a 3-hit knockout. So critical hits do 2 times damage. At some point in the future, they change it so that critical hits do 1.5 times damage. But back in this day, they do 2 times. So since Water Gun didn't quite kill it in one hit, it's probably a 3-hit. Which is not great, because that's a lot of time to get Sand attacked, but not terrible. I could also fight fire with fire and do Mud Slap on Mightyena, which would do way less damage, but lower his accuracy. So that potentially I could... Oh, that's a lot of damage from Wing Attack. I could potentially just not get hit with Sand Attack. If we land the water gun on the Camerupt, I think we win. Because Camerupt's double weak to it. There's a miss, okay. Oh, but he used focus energy, so we get another shot. I think this knocks him out. It does knock him out. Alright. If we had missed... He definitely did a number on us there. If we had missed more, definitely could have been more concerning than it was. But we got away with it. The critical hit on Mighty Anna was really good because he only got 1 sand attack out instead of 2 sand attacks. Let's go ahead and use this super potion. There we go. I should probably also save. That's a battle I'd rather not redo. But went pretty smoothly, all things considered. There are 3 people on the ledges from here down. But I can only do 2 of them because there's like a path split. So I'm going to go do this hiker. But by picking the hiker, I have to come all the way back up the mountain and then back down to go fight that camper over on the right side. We'll do him later. I do need to return to the top of the volcano. Once you beat Flannery, like 4 trainers spawn up at the top there, and I'd like to go fight them. So what I'm thinking is that we beat Flannery, loop back around to the top of the volcano, battle those 4 new trainers, and then battle that camper. Because I really don't think we're going to need his experience points to beat the gym. Also, it looks like I didn't need to use the super potion because that dude did not get a single hit off on me. But that's fine. I didn't really need the super potion anyway. I have 6 of those sodas, which are actually better than super potions. Super potions heal for 50. The sodas heal for 60, so it's actually better. This Shroomish actually could be an issue. Shroomish have proved pretty concerning in the past. And it's for that move right there. Leech Seed is really irritating. We've seen it in Pokerogue before, but it does damage to me and heals him every time. Luckily, we still were able to do a 2-hit. I was worried that it was going to heal Shroomish enough to not need a 2-hit. Oh, she's got more Pokemon. I might not have actually should have fought her. She might beat us. Okay, so Sleep and Leech Seeded is extremely bad. Because we're going to be taking damage every turn. So we might lose this fight. Oh, come on. Take him out, MUDKIP. Okay, there's a chance. It needs to be not a grass type. Swablu's not grass type. I'm going to switch over to Water Gun. Hopefully this kills. It did. Okay, we're good. We got a benefit there. So I did need to use the super potion after all. Because we're at such low health, I believe it's one... I've talked about this before, but all the starters have an ability where if you're below 1/3 health, your moves of your own type get a damage bonus. So because we were at such low health, Water Gun got a damage bonus. I don't know if that mattered as far as can we kill the Swablu or not. But certainly it helped. One of those people up there in the sand, I don't remember which one, gives you an egg. So I think getting the egg would end the run, but I'm not certain whether the egg would end the run, because the egg goes into one of your Pokemon slots. So clearly that means, okay, well I have another Pokemon now that's not MUDKIP, right? But we don't know whether or not the egg is a MUDKIP until I hatch it. So it's like a quantum superposition of it is a MUDKIP and it's not a MUDKIP. Luckily I can avoid the issue by just not getting the egg, but I'm not sure whether that would end the run or not. And the other thing is, I do know that it's not a MUDKIP. I know it's going to be a why not, because it's always a why not. So does that matter, right? Like, does that mean, okay, well, you added a why not to the team, so therefore that's not MUDKIP, therefore you lose? Or is it you added an egg to the team, could be MUDKIP, could not be, better throw that in the PC and never hatch it so we don't have to find out. So, again, luckily we can just avoid all of that by simply not getting the egg, but that would definitely be a... I don't know if that'd be a run ender, but it'd definitely be a run confuser. Kecleon is not a fire type. It is a normal type, and it has the ability color change. So whenever you hit it with a move, it turns into that type. So now it's fighting type because I hit with Rock Smash. This makes him very fun to fight. Yeah, exactly. It's a quantum superposition of I failed the challenge and I haven't yet failed the challenge. So we definitely want to avoid that so I don't have to rules lawyer myself. Again though, luckily it is pretty easy to avoid. I feel like Kecleon's ability doesn't really help him that much. It just makes him fun to fight because you get to like keep doing super effective moves every turn. I don't know why he's in the fire gym. He's not fire type. He could be fire type if you hit him with a fire move, but I feel like that doesn't count. Like if this was my gym and like it was a fire type gym and some guy shows up with a Kecleon, I'm like, get that shit out of here. Bring a fire type. But that's just me. This game's kind of bad for having Pokemon that aren't the right type though, because like in the electric gym there's like a Zigzagoon and a Meditite. Exactly, yeah, like get this guy out of here. Not even fire type. And so I think the fighting, I think those are the two biggest offenders. Is the I know that in Diamond Pearl, I think it's this one. The fire type Elite Four guy mostly doesn't have fire types because there's only like 3 fire types in the whole game. So that kind of raises the question of like, why did you make one of the Elite Four guys fire type if you knew full well that there aren't enough fire types in the game? Meditite, also not a fire type. Get out of my sight. Like, you know, you guys made the Pokemon list. You knew that there weren't enough fire types for a full team, and you put him in anyway. So, yeah, what was the thought process here? I think they fixed that in Platinum by adding a couple more fire types to the game. And then giving him actual fire types on his team. We should have plenty of water guns to just go straight for Flannery. I'm gonna, assuming this guy doesn't do too much damage, I'm gonna try to fight her without even healing. I think that will fail. So then I will heal and then fight her again. And then we'll see how that goes. She does like to use Sunny Day. Thank you, me too. She likes to use Sunny Day, which is a move that will increase the power of fire type moves and decrease the power of water type moves while it is sunny. So if she gets one of those off, we're going to do a lot less damage. The key word though there is if she gets one of those off. I don't think she will. Torkoal could conceivably survive one move. Or Torkoal could survive a water gun. Slugma's not going to. And Overheat is really... I'm assuming she's going to use Overheat on the Torkoal. So she could win this. I probably ought to heal. But we might be able to get away with it without having to heal. And I think that'd be funny. So. But I don't think either of the Slugmas have a single chance. And we do outspeed them, so they can't use Sunny Day first. Her Torkoal is got a lot of moves, though. So it could use Overheat. Overheat might kill, because it's super strong, even though I resist it. She could use Body Slam, which is pretty strong and also can paralyze me, which is bad. She could use Attract, which is really annoying, and it makes it half the time I don't get to use moves, which is not great. Yeah, Water Gun's about half. Here's Body Slam. She did not paralyze me, so we win the fight. Nice. If she had gotten the paralysis off there, it would have lowered our speed, so we wouldn't be going before Torkoal anymore. Okay, so Hydro Pump's an interesting move. It is... Water Gun's base 40 power. Hydro Pump is 120, so it's loads better. But it misses all the time. It's 80 accurate. I don't really like it. I'm going to get rid of Tackle and then use Hydro Pump in emergency situations. Because Tackle's like base 40. So if we're fighting something like Shroomish and we use Hydro Pump, it'll do half damage, but it's still going to be 60 power. So we will take it, but I don't actually like it that much. I think Surf is a much better move. Surf is only 90 or 95 base power, so it's not as strong, but it has 100 accuracy, so it doesn't miss. But that's alright. Yeah, I know how overheat works. I'm gonna save and then I need to go to the bathroom and I'll be right back. I'm back. So, as we know from the previous 2 challenges, the next gym leader is going to be Norman. He uses normal types, and a really good strategy against Norman is to use Dig, because his slacking can only attack you every other turn, so if you just use Dig, you're underground on the turns he tries to attack you. So probably I'll just teach Dig and do that. But I'm going to hang on to Mud Slap for the moment, like just in case. And we'll probably swap to Dig just before the Norman fight. That's the mart. I want to go to the Pokemon Center. There's only a handful of trainers show up between Norman and Flannery. Or I should say the other way around, but between Flannery and Norman. There's like 4 guys who show up on top of the volcano where Maxie was, and then you can now go in the desert. So there's like 4 guys in the desert. I will do all of them, and then I'm going to do all of the guys in Norman's gym. But I'm not too concerned. We are, we're leveled up. This is also kind of why I wanted to level up so much, was slacking is just like dummy strong, and even if I can avoid its attacks, Vigoroth is not a slouch either, so he absolutely could do a lot of damage. And also, slacking has a ton of health and defense, so we need to be leveled up enough to, you know, do damage to it in order to pull this one off. Another potential play with slacking is if I can predict the turns he's going to heal on, and if he chooses to heal on one of the turns where slacking was not going to attack, then that still uses the turn. And so like it'd be like slacking attacks and he heals and then slacking attacks again, right? But if I can time it right and we do slacking doesn't attack, he heals, then that wastes the attack turn, and then we have another slacking attacks, or slacking doesn't attack. So that's another like advanced play. If I can time it just right, we could do something where we end up rock smashing on those turns, and rock smash could lower his defense, which would make Dig do more damage. But rock smash is not consistent enough. It only lowers defense half the time, so that's not really a great plan to rely on. It's just like something that we could do, you know, maybe. You only get 5 Hydro Pumps as well. Wow. The other 2 starters at around this level, I think it was a little later, but they learned Giga Drain and Flamethrower. So that makes sense that we get Hydro Pump as like the big strong water move. But like I said, I'm much more a fan of Surf. I'm surprised that Makuhita survived that. Good job, buddy. I like Makuhita a ton, and Hariyama, I like them a lot. I don't think they're like great by any means. Like they're okay. They're kind of slow, and like they have a lot of HP, and they're kind of slow, and they're just like, you know, survive a hit and then smack the other guy really hard. And that works fine, but especially for playing something like a only using Mudkip kind of thing, you really want someone who's fast and hits really hard rather than slow and hits really hard, because then you can you don't build up damage. We can get this as well. You can use this meteorite. If you give it to that researcher guy in Fall Arbor Town, you get Return, which is a great move. It's normal type, and its damage is based on how much your Pokemon likes you. And by this point in the game, friendship is built up by a lot of stuff, but mostly it's like, use it in battles, level it up, that kind of thing. So by this point in the game, your Poke should just really like you. So it should do like around 100 base power, I think, which is awesome. I've definitely, and especially if you give it to a normal type Pokemon like Linoone or something, then you also get the same type attack bonus, and it bumps up to like 150, and you can basically just like run rampant through the rest of the game just by spamming Return. And it's still good on non-normal types, but it's not like quite as good. I'm probably not going to need to go get that, but it is an option. So that is all the trainers on this mountain, because we already beat her. Now I'm going to head off to the desert. There's like 4 guys out here. I would rather not go in the grass, or the sand even. So I think there's like 3 guys along this part where I don't have to go in any sand, and then there's 2 guys like just to the south where I have to just go in like a little bit of sand. Sandshrew is annoying because I think it has the ability Sand Veil, where your moves miss sometimes when it's in a sandstorm. Like it can dodge your attacks if there's a sandstorm, and there is a sandstorm here. And also the sandstorm means I'm taking a little bit of damage every turn. So anytime I miss, it can build up like chip damage really quickly. Also, if they have multiple Pokemon, then the turn where I knock out the first one and they send out the second one, I still take damage on that turn. So it whittles me down a little bit. If your Pokemon is Steel, Rock, or Ground type, you don't take damage in a sandstorm. Once again, by this point in the game, Mudkip should be Swampert, who is Ground type, so I shouldn't be taking the damage, but since I'm not evolving Mudkip, since it's the Mudkip only challenge, well, there you go. I believe, yeah, there's one more guy up here. I think I already battled the guy on the ledge, but I'm going to check because I can't remember for sure. This kid has 3 Pokemon, so I'm going to take Sandstorm. I think Sandstorm damage is like 1/16 of your health. So I'm going to take Sandstorm damage twice. That's fine. But I am going to heal after this fight, just to make sure I have enough to go. And then I might be able to skip healing before the normal gym. Like, just get in there and start taking people out. Because I guess that's the 3rd set of trainers that gets unlocked after you beat Flannery, is the guys in the normal gym. So we can battle them too. Yeah, this right here. There's a guy up here. I think I already battled you, right? Yep, I did. Okay, we're good. So this house you can get free heals from. So we'll go ahead and do that. 2 more guys in the desert to fight, and then off to Petalburg. How do I get to Petalburg? It's through Rustboro. I always go the wrong way because I think, oh, you get there through Slateport. But you don't get there through Slateport because the guy who beat the boat, he's not there anymore. So you can't ride the boat because he's not there. So you have to go the other way. So there's this dude. He has a Sand Slash, which should be pretty good because we should beat it pretty easily. Yep, exactly. I think she should let you bike inside the house. That's pretty... I'd say that's the biggest flaw with the game, is you can't bike inside the house. So, because that's an evolved Pokemon, we should get, like, fairly good experience from it. Yeah, like 800, that's pretty good. Yep, I definitely hope someone got fired for that blunder, but I'm sure they fixed that since then. And then there's this trainer here. I don't know what she has. Oh, another Sandshrew. There's not a great deal of variety with what these guys in the desert have. There's Sandshrew, there's Baltoy, and then the one guy with a Sand Slash. I feel like they could have had Cacnea, they could have had Trapinch, but whatever. Easier for me because those are... Ah, I got no grass. I thought I'd missed it. Here's Trapinch. Okay, so we got to see him anyway. Trapinch can have the ability Arena Trap, so I'm just going to kill him. If he does have Arena Trap, then I can't run, and I can't remember if trying to run and failing would eat my turn or not. So, we'll just take him out. He was asking for it. Okay, so we need to go back to Mauville, off to the left, through the Rusturf Tunnel with all the Whismur, and then up and over roots. Yeah, there we go. Because we opened this tunnel now, so we can go through here. Do I have more repels? I have a super repels. Use that. Nice. And I can buy more because I have nuggets as well. There we go. And then down this way. I was told the wrong way because at the start of the game, you go from Rustboro, and then down here, yeah, no, to this old guy's house, and then he takes you in a boat to Dewford, and then he takes you in a boat from Dewford to Slateport. So I'm always thinking like, okay, to get to Petalburg, I gotta go through Slateport. So I'll go like too far down. And I was like, oh no, it's not Slateport. It's but we're here now. So problem solved. Again, as usual, I'm going to battle everyone I can find. So, take a hot minute, but we'll be alright. There are 7 trainers in this gym arranged in a sort of hexagon shape. And then, the gym leader at the top. And the gimmick is like each room has like a different gimmick, like they use different X items. So this guy uses X speed. Now his Delcatty outspeeds me, but we took it out anyway. So you just like pick and choose which ones you want to do, but I always pick to do just all of them because I want the experience points. This guy uses the item that I don't remember. I never use it. I think it's like it's the one that means I can't lower his stats. I wasn't going to do that anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Lanoon's really fast. It might naturally outspeed me. Items always go first, so we don't know from that. It's going to be a 3-hit. Headbutt is bad because Headbutt can cause flinches, and if we flinch, we don't get to attack. So, not great. This might be a fight I would like to use Hydro Pump on in the other room, because then I could take him out faster. So we could get trapped in like a headbutt flinch loop kind of thing. This guy's gonna raise, she's gonna raise her defense, which means that my water guns are going to not be affected at all because they're special moves, so I don't care. Let's try throwing a Hydro Pump. It was a 3-hit with water gun, so I mean this should be pretty good. If it hits. I mean it did hit, so there we go. Let's see, this one's gonna be... I think this guy just uses an X attack, which I'm not too concerned about. given that we are double their level. How much does a water gun do? Zangoose is not that fast. We probably get 2 hits in before they get to attack. Not enough to 2 hit, but we probably can 3 hit. Okay, so right there, interesting strategy. Pursuit is a special attack, so it did not get buffed by the item. So, interesting technique there. We now need to retreat to the very start of the gym and then do the right side. That was like the left side of the hexagon and the middle. So we need to do these now. She is going to use an X accuracy to increase her accuracy. And then probably try to spam Sing. I'm going to do a Mud Slap to counteract that. Yeah, get slapped. You see, Mud Slap does not do much damage. Do another one. Sing is already like 50% accurate, so... and of course it hits, but that, you know, that's fine. She's really trolling here. So Attract is like Confusion, but it's not. So when your Pokemon's attracted, you can't... There's a 50% chance every turn that you don't get to attack. But if you don't attack, you don't hit yourself or anything. You just don't attack. And how was she hitting all these moves? I used Mud Slap twice. I might lose. Can you start missing? There we go. But also Attract lasts forever. So that's bad. Stop critting, please. Cut it out. So now we have the... She did. She got me good here. Can you miss? I did use doubles. I used... Okay, we got one more shot here. Hit it. There. Okay, we got it. That was a close one. She was getting really good luck with all those moves hitting. I think we should probably go heal. That was a... I probably should save too after beating that. It was like harder than the boss fight. Sing is like 50 accuracy and I had her down 1. That's nuts that it hit twice. Like, I don't like moves that are like 80% accurate because I feel like they miss too often. Well, what can you do? We made it through. We got it, so we're good. Before the gym leader, I definitely want to teach Dig. We're going to need the damage boost. The thing is, I could teach Dig over Water Gun instead of over... This doesn't use an HP restoring thing. So I could have Hydro Pump, Dig, Mud Slap, and then try to... and then just teach Surf over Hydro Pump, and then... So I get to keep my cheesy Mud Slap spam. That's actually not, like, the worst idea I've ever had. It's not great. There's a flinch. So Headbutt can cause you to flinch, which means you just don't get to attack. There we go. Because we're about to get Surf anyway, which is a much better water move than Water Gun. I feel like I don't really... Like, I just want to hit the Hydro Pump on the Zangoose. Sorry, the Vigoroth. That's what that one's called. I think that's what we do. I think we swap Water Gun for Dig. I forget what room this is, but just Hydro Pump him. Okay, so he's going to try to buff his critical hit rate. Could be scary. Yep, there's a Hydro Pump miss. Hit him this time. There we go. Problem solved. Linoon is naturally very fast. So even though it's like half my level, that's why it's outspeeding me. I'm going to go heal because I want those 2 Hydro Pumps back. Since, well, 3 actually, because I used an extra one. Since I'm going to go with the replace water gun, the strategy for Vigoroth is going to just be use Hydro Pump and hope it hits, and it will probably one-shot. So it's a pretty planned out plan. We did get an extra level out of doing all those trainers, though. I think that was worth it. Let's go ahead and teach Dig while we're up here. Going to swap Water Gun. Yeah, so if we're not doing enough damage with Dig, I could have Mudkip hold the Soft Sand, which increases the power of ground type moves. If we're having problems, because Slacking likes to use Yawn, if we're having problems with it using Yawn too much, I could have it hold a Wake Up Berry, or I could just hold the Everstone and just crush him. So Everstone doesn't help us at all in terms of the battle, but it does mean that Mudkip won't try to evolve, so it's way more convenient since it doesn't waste my time with the evolution cutscene every time we level up. And for once, I don't actually need to start recording this fight because I won't need footage of it because we actually can continue past this. This is the first time. Yep, so there's Yawn. And now we hit him. That's the turn he loafs. Then he loafs. Looking like a 5 hit with Dig, he'll probably heal. Okay, I'm predicting a heal here. I'm going to go for Rock Smash. Yep, there's the heal. If we get lucky, Rock Smash could lower his defense. There it is, good. Now Slacking's going to loaf this turn, so I can do another Rock Smash. We could lower defense again, which would be awesome. And we got it, nice. We're now going to be doing double damage with Dig. I'm going to go ahead and use Dig. Alright, that's probably low enough that Rock Smash will kill. So we don't quite have enough digs to take out Slacking number 2, but we do have enough to do a lot of damage to it. And I can just throw a Hydro Pump. We discussed the Vigoroth strategy is just throw Hydro Pump. Oh, we do get the hit, nice. Okay, so that's Vigoroth taken care of. And let's see, back to Dig strats. Ooh, okay, this Slacking's faster than me. That's fine, but it's not great because I messed up the timing here. But this is the Slacking that loves to go for Focus Punch for some reason. So we can go ahead and hit it with Mud Slap. So now we dig, and then he loafs. Is this a speed tie? Why did we dig first? What's going on? Just kill him. Okay, we did it! That wasn't very clean, but we did win. I think that might have been a speed tie. So if both pokes have exactly the same speed, it's random which one goes first. So, because he went first on the first turn, but I went first on one of the later turns. That's weird, I don't know. I guess we had exactly the same. Thank you for the Avalon Pugs, appreciate it. So normally this would be the end of the run because our guy can't learn Surf, but Mudkip's just built different. Alright, so let me quickly here. I'm going to flip Hydro Pump to the top slot there. And we're going to save. And unbelievably, we can continue playing the game. For the first... I've never seen what's in this game past this point. It's never been doable before, but finally. So let's go ahead and grab Surf. Your Surf, hand it over. That's right, no one has ever made it this far before, I don't think. I think we're the first ones. So this is pretty big. So we're going to swap Hydro Pump for... So Surf is 95, 100. Hydro Pump's 120, 80. So Hydro Pump's a little bit stronger, but Surf is more consistent, and you get more of them. It's 15 Surfs to 5 Hydro Pumps. So I think that's just a no-brainer to swap that in. I'm going to go ahead and heal as well. And we can buy some repels at the Mart. I remember the Petalburg Mart. They're just regular repels, not like super ones, but you know, we'll do fine. Because where we're going, we might want repels. Oh, actually, I should sell first. How would you like a bunch of random junk? Like 2 nugs. There you go. Now let's buy some repels. 99 sounds good. I always forget to buy repels, and then I don't have them. I'm like, man, I wish I did. Let me save and go to the bathroom again, and then we will continue this exciting adventure. So ignore this next part, because like in lore, I've never played this much of this game before, but the next gym leader is going to be Winona. She uses flying types, which we have a neutral matchup against, so that's fine. Oh, should have used my repel. I only have 99 of them, but I gotta save them. She's got a Tropius, which is grass flying, which we don't match up great to. I think she has that anyway. That might only be an Emerald, actually, now that I think about it. But... And she's got an Altaria, which is a Flying Dragon, which we also will struggle to damage. We could go get Ice Beam at the abandoned ship, which I think Mudkip can learn. Swampert can, so probably Mudkip can. We could do that, but we need to see how difficult the fight will be first. Before Winona, there's an encounter with Rival 3, but Rival 3 is really easy. Like, Rival 2 is super hard, Rival 3 is super easy. Dude has not even bothered to evolve his Grovyle yet. And I say this, you know, I haven't evolved my my Mudkip either, but there's a reason I'm doing it. I don't know what the Rival's doing. Let's see. Yep, so more game is conveniently located off this way. What was that on about? Yeah, exactly. Like, usually I don't mind having to stop all the time to vaporize raccoons. Like, it's so nothing, right? Like, you just blow them away. But in this particular case, using the moves on the Mudkip, because I only have the one Mudkip on my team, like, I run out of moves to battle the trainers with. So, you know, but usually when I play, I don't bother with repels, because it's like, alright, it's free experience points. Yeah, so before Winona, there is Rival 3, who's super easy. And before Rival 3, you have to fight Team Magma again at the weather factory thing, but that's also super easy. So, not foreseeing any issues until Winona. Also, Winona is skippable. You can just go right on past her. This is tall grass, which means that we can't bike through it. I thought I had a rappel up, but apparently I don't. Let me out. I guess the rappel ran out and I didn't even notice. There's a bunch of guys in the grass. You can see their hats, but they're really annoying to find. You can't even like run in the tall grass. You can't bike, you can't run, you can't do nothing. So we're just gonna boogie through it. There's some berries there, I don't care. That's a citrus and a lepa berry, which are both good kinds of berry. Yeah, it does. It does look like that. Alright, so this fight could be concerning, except it's raining right now. So when it's raining, water type moves are boosted in power. Like Stun Spore's annoying. So between Surf, yeah, the two Guy Fieri brothers, between Surf and Rain and being twice its level, we just do enough damage with it to, even though it resists the move, like who cares? Hopefully. Oh, switching, interesting. I didn't know the AIs could do that. It's an interesting switch because they sent it out and then it just instantly died. So, don't know how good that tactic was. I am using a lot of surfs here. Maybe I do want to go get that Lepa Berry. Hey, welcome. We're doing good. So, you're actually just in time. We just beat Norman. So this part of the game is completely undocumented. I've never been here before. Since Mudkip can learn Surf, we've actually been able to make progress. So, yeah, we've never been here before. I don't think anyone ever has. This Yep, Oddish, Gloom, Vile Plume. That's that line. That's from Gen 1. Did a real good that's just a word. I agree. I feel like they didn't try very hard with that one. Yeah, they had to name 150 of the things, like, call this one Gloom. No one will notice, it's fine. Let me stop. There we go. I should probably save too. So the guys around here do use grass types a lot, which could be a concern. Again, with the rain and having Surf, which is super strong, it's not that big a deal. We can just overpower them anyway. Are there any other ones that are just normal words? Yeah, exactly. I'll just call it Gloom. It's fine. Gotta name 50 more of these. Alright, Breloom is grass fighting type. Once again, though, I'm just gonna use Surf. Ooh, not quite. Mega Drain. Mega Drain is bad because it'll heal him, but it's also really weak. I believe they've since gotten buffed, but, well, not Absorb. Absorb is base 20 power, so it's really bad. Mega Drain is base 40, and in this game, Giga Drain is base 60. I think it has been buffed since then, and you also get more of it, because you only get 5 of them. Here's another Guy Fieri. So grass types kind of get the short end of the stick in this game. Anyway, welcome. How are you doing? How are you doing? Are you excited to see part of the game that no one's ever seen before? I haven't yet taught Mudkip Strength. Strength is mandatory, but we don't need it yet. Nice! We don't need it yet, so I haven't taught it yet. And I'm going to teach it once we need it. Because Strength is not a bad move. It's like an 80 base power normal type move. So it's not bad, but it's also not good, because you never really need an 80 base power normal type move. Like Return is stronger than that, and it's normal type. And then other moves, you know, maybe like, I mean, Surf is amazing, but like if you had a move that's like 60 base power, like Dig, but it could be super effective, and that bumps it up to 120. So that's also better than Strength. So it's not, we don't really need it. Let's put up another Repel. I can actually hide from this guy Fairy by just going through the grass here. And we've made it to the weather factory. You see those Team Magma guys outside, so we can't progress until we do this stuff. So, we gotta come in here. Now, conveniently there's a bed, so we can just, like, go to sleep. Just in this random building. So now we're fully healed, so that's great. I think, I gotta fight one of these two. I'm gonna fight you. This was a good choice because she's got a Numel, so Surf is going to absolutely blow this thing away. Now that we're inside, it's not raining anymore, but that's fine. We don't need the help to take out a Numel. We can, and then we gotta go upstairs. Actually, give me just a second though. All right, let's go upstairs. And I think we have to battle this guy, yeah. This pulls him forward, so then I can go around behind him, get through those two desks. Yeah, exactly. Like, we just go to sleep, we wake up, they're still here. No one's done anything about it. You know? They also haven't advanced whatever their goals are in any way. They're just like, hey, we're still here. Good stuff. So I can sneak around behind this dude. Oh, that guy caught me. Yeah, they're still working on it. Over there on the left, you can see her. That's Courtney, the Magma, like, sub-admin. So we're gonna have to fight her, but she's very easy in every time I've ever played this. So, not greatly concerned about it. The one thing is, do we have enough Surfs? And we should, because Surf is one-hitting everything. Endeavor's an interesting move. It makes the opponent's health equal. So I have 111 health right now. So if I used Endeavor, it would drop the other guy to exactly 111 health. The thing is, most of these, like, it really works best if my guy is low on health, so I can then use it and then bring them down. So, but if I'm that low on health to where it's useful, I'll probably just die. So, I don't think it's very useful outside of really niche stuff or emergencies. So she has a Numel. She hasn't evolved it yet, unlike Maxie. So, yeah. Not a great matchup for her. Maybe her second one will be better. Okay, Mightyena, that is a bit better. That's an evolved Pokemon. It's got Intimidate, which, again, doesn't matter, because Surf is a special move. So, we beat her. Not particularly difficult. But, unfortunately, she does have a bit of a revenge play here. Because when she leaves, this scientist guy comes up to me, and he says, take this Pokemon. And I can't say no. And now we have a cast form. Yeah, so we failed the Mudkip only challenge. We have cast form now. It's too bad. So yeah, that's you can't beat the game with only Mudkip because they just hand you a cast form and you can't refuse it. The only way to not get the cast form is if my party's already full. So if the party's full, he won't give me cast form. But I can't have the party full because that would imply having 5 things that aren't Mudkip. So I've already failed before getting the cast form. So looks like this challenge is impossible. That said, even if we don't fail here, the gym battle against Tate and Liza, which is the psychic type gym, it's a double battle. Yeah, exactly. If we could catch some more Mudkips, then we could fill the whole party with Mudkip. That would still meet the criteria because that would be only Mudkip. We just have a lot of them. But we can't get more Mudkips, unfortunately. Tate and Liza, which is the psychic type gym leader, is a double battle. They put that in to show double battles. They will not battle you if you don't have 2 Pokemon. If you only have 1, they will just refuse to battle you. So no single Pokemon can ever beat this game because you have to fight Tate and Liza. Now, anyone who plays this challenge will just like go catch a Magikarp or something and then just throw that in and it gets knocked out in the first turn and who cares? But not me. Here on Impossible Game Challenges Daily, we do things as literally as possible. So yeah, this is the end of the run. I got all the footage I needed because I had to get footage of that fight with Courtney just so I could show getting the fucking cast form. Yep, so yeah, it looks like this challenge was impossible. Thanks for coming. Come back next time. Yeah, I never want to do, like for the main channel, I am never going to do a video that is actually a possible challenge because they have to be impossible. That's the channel name. That said, I think for a while this might be the last stream I do on it, like the last Sunday game challenge stream, because I need a little bit of time to actually turn the footage into the main channel videos. So probably going to take this one off the calendar for a little while. Might bring it back at some point. I do like the idea, but yeah. So that pretty much covers it. I also, if I do keep this one gone, I might put one up on... Yeah, so we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Again, next week is going to be the release of World of Goo 2, which I'm unbelievably excited for. So my plan is to do Into the Breach on Monday, and then Infinifactory on Tuesday, like usual, and then bump Minecraft to Thursday for that week, so that on release day I can play World of Goo 2. And then what I'm going to do with World of Goo 2, I'm thinking, is I'll stream like the first time I play it, and then we get however far we get. I'm assuming the game's going to be longer than like 2-3 hours, so we probably won't finish it. And then I'm just going to finish the rest by myself on Saturday off stream, because I don't want to wait a week to play more of this game. Or at least I assume I will. I'm assuming it's going to be good. Maybe it'll suck ass. Who knows? So you can consider my stream on it like a you know, first look kind of thing, right? Like, here's why you should get World of Goo 2. Again, assuming it's any good. But yeah, that's about it for today. Thanks for coming. We can look at Dr. Jenkins, actually. Here he is. So, thanks for coming. Have an Impossible Game Challenges Day, daily.